I keep expecting this water to be colder than it really is. I mean, at this point in the year, I could just do the video in the entire this entire video in the water, and you get nothing but what's essentially commentary. I mean, you would get to look out at this beautiful scenery, but I think it would get pretty boring after a little bit, so I'll just get out of the water momentarily. Get some water out of my ears. Yeah. Okay. Happy Sunday, folks. Well, it's over. This is essentially my last day of vacation for Lord knows how long. But there are the highs and lows. There was definitely a lot more highs than lows. So you know what? I'm pretty happy and content. I'm happy and content that for the most part, all the truly important things I wanted to do and I set out to do, I accomplished. And to me, that's worth more than anything else for now. I mean, yeah, there's a couple things I didn't get a chance to do. But for what I wasn't able to do, I was able to make up for it in other ways. Like, actually, for example, my low. There's actually a place I've been meaning to put on the Cutler list for quite a while. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed to post it on social media. I mean, I could actually talk about it, I suppose. Yeah, because, like, as I was taking, like, photos of it, and, like, listen, we like that you take photos, but you can't post on social media, which really bums me out, because this is actually a pretty solid place. But I'll get to that in a second. My high is just the fact that, again, this vacation's been great. Anything I set out to do, I went out to accomplish it. Actually, let me get back to my low for a second. Somehow I scraped my knee. How? I didn't bump into anything. I didn't brush against anything. I literally woke up, and as I was walking, all of a sudden, like, I scraped my knee. Can you believe that? It's weird. Well, I just realized that it's nice and sunny out. Which makes me look pretty solid. Let's see, my low is the whole scraping the knee thing and the thing I couldn't post on social media. My high is the vacation. My act of kindness was helping my folks watch my nephews. I mean, again, it's been a really solid week. So, since I can't post photos of this place on social media, I can talk about it, though. And maybe down the line, I won't post photos, but I'll, like, make a post about this. It's a place called Maybe Baby Burgers. You really wouldn't know where it is unless you actively sought it out, but it's between Hammondsport and Bath. It's on that highway right there. And obviously, as the name suggests, the thing that you're best known for is, burgers. But when you walk in, it really does feel like a 1950s kind of vibe. Like a 1950s diner. Like, the atmosphere is actually very, very good. And the menu, which, again, I can't post on social media, is also very good. I mean, they do burgers, but they also have hot dogs, they have wraps, they have sandwiches, and, they have your typical fried food, sides fare, like, fried pickles, onion rings, fries. Every order you get comes with, like, every main entree you get comes with, chips, but you can subs for, fries, or sweet potato fries, or onion rings, and, they basically have a lot of different stuff on the menu. And it is all very, very good. I've eaten there twice, once last year and then last night. And I gotta tell you, the Big Bopper Double Burger is probably one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. Right up there with the Raider Burger from R&M. I mean, it's a big burger, obviously. But it's really juicy. Like, I ordered my burger medium, which, if you have to order a steak medium rare, ordering a burger medium should be, what you're supposed to do. They don't go any lower than medium. So, I ordered my medium. And, there was a pool of juices underneath, my burger. For as good as this burger was, and they actually did sort of stack the burger correctly, where you need to put, your lettuce on the bottom bun, so, the juices don't seep in. The juices still seeped in anyway. That's how juicy this burger was. I mean, the Big Bopper Double it's essentially, it's essentially a full pound burger, but only it's, 2 half-pound burgers, because, it's 2 halves make one whole pound. It comes with bacon and American cheese, and there's less tomato, onion, and they actually have a station that, you get mayo, mustard, relish, and ketchup. So I made and a malt vinegar. So I made a little secret sauce of that stuff, put that on the burger. And it's just a really good burger, guys. It's a shame I can't really... I mean, seriously, when I make my title for the YouTube video, I'm not even allowed to say... I don't think I'm even allowed to say what the place is on the title. You guys just gonna have to take my word for it. Which is a real shame they don't let you post on social media, because their reasoning is sound. I mean, on the one hand, there are people out there that argue, in terms of, what the menu looks like. This can't be the whole menu. Where's the rest of it? Or, it could be, a positive effect, but negative. But, more and more people come, but they get so busy that, they can't keep up with demand or stuff like that. I mean, I feel so bad. I really want to... I need to talk about this place. But... sadly, I can't. Well, please just take my word for it. Maybe Baby Burgers is really good. It's literally it's literally one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. Again, right up there with R&M and Burgers and Beer. So, unfortunately, the only real problem I have with maybe Baby Burgers is it's between Hammondsport and Bath. It's actually a bit of a ways away from the lake itself, which is a real shame, because a good burger with a view of Keuka Lake would be ideal. And yeah, there are places on the lake that do offer that. The Switz would be one. Main Deck is another. They have a burger. I presume Lakeside does. But I already know what I'm going to order from those places, and it's never the burger. I'd rather, here's the thing. I love a good burger as much as the next guy, but I have to be in the mood for it. And it has to be coming from a place that legitimately specializes in making burgers. Again, maybe Baby Burgers, or R&M, or, Burgers and Beer. They pretty much have to promote that, yeah, we make burgers here, come check us out. That's what I'm looking for in terms of, a good burger from a good place. And don't get me wrong, fast food burgers have their place. I haven't done this in quite a while, but I'll totally go to, Burger King and get burgers there. Or, actually, I don't think I've been to Burger King in a few months. Yeah, unfortunately, going to Burger... That's why I need the YouTube money, so I can go to Burger King more often. That'd be really cool. Maybe someday I will. Anyway, so, yeah, I do love a good burger. It's just, again, if I want a burger, I want a place that specializes in making burgers. And that's what Maybe Baby Burgers does. And, my parents split a family truckster, which is their hot dogs. They have good hot dogs, too. I mean, I'll always go for the burger more than the hot dog. But the hot dog looked really good. I'm just so bummed. And also, like, I mentioned that this is like a 1950s type diner looking place. They got ice cream too. Like ice cream and milkshakes. Which, I mean, it's just too bad I'm not allowed to post about this place. It really is. Because, I mean, technically it is on the Cutler list, and maybe someday I'll just simply write a post about it without posting any photos. I can do that. So, maybe after I start uploading this, maybe after this video is uploaded, I'll just do a quick post about it. And add it to the, because I took photos of, like, the sign out front and, like, the menu. But when they told me I couldn't post on social media, I kind of stopped because, again, I didn't want to be tempted. But I have the photos still. Maybe I'll probably do, like, the sign or something like that. I don't know. Not to mention, another sort of problem I have with Maybe Baby is, like, there are Saturdays we'll drive by it on our way to church, and it doesn't look like it's open. Yet last night it was clearly open. I don't know I do not know, like, what the stipulation is for this place. But I can say this. When it's open and if we do go, you know, I definitely get myself the Big Bopper Double. Again, that's one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. And you know what? A burger that good is fitting for almost ending vacation for me. I mean, today's my last day. I'm going to spend it up here and hopefully get home early. I mean, listen, as much as I love being up here and I want to be up here for as long as possible, I also know that I have stuff to do this week. Appointments to go to, people to see. And as great as it would be to be up here, I just know I have to prioritize my life. I mean, and this lake will always be part of my life. I just know that there's other things that I have to do. That's why whenever we close for the year, you know, in October, of course I'm sad when it's over. But I know that A, I got as much as I could get out of this place. And B, I mean, by October, like, the mornings and such are just too cold for me to really, for anyone to really be up here unless you're living here all year round and you make your cottage so that, you know, you could live here throughout the winter. I have actually thought about, like, years from now what my life would be like if I did live up here year round. And there's definitely a lot more pros than cons. Unfortunately, though, one of the bigger cons is, like, if there's stuff you need, like, you know, groceries and stuff, you're driving a good, you know, 10 minutes just to get to the nearest town, depending on where you are. I mean, from here, it's about 10 minutes to Hammondsport and 15 to Penn Yan. Actually, it's more like 8 to Hammondsport and 13 to Penn Yan. Point is, I mean, if you, say, want to get groceries and you go to, like, some place, You know, you're driving 20 minutes to and from, you know, Hammondsport, for instance, and you forget something, you gotta do that all over again. I mean, I guess this is why shopping lists were made. Moreover, I think this is why, I guess they invented stuff like, you know, DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff. I mean, personally, I would never use those things because, I mean, listen, I'm a lazy guy. I'm not that lazy, okay? I mean, I'd much rather, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that the people who work for stuff like DoorDash and Uber Eats and all those other meal delivery companies, I'm sure they do a decent job, but there really is a satisfaction that comes with doing it yourself. And that's why I don't think I'll ever really use it. I mean, I'm sure if I met like a nice girl and she wanted to use that stuff, okay, fine. I'm not going to say she's wrong for wanting to use it or anything. And if that is my only option, okay. But for the most part, if I want to get myself food, you know, that I don't want to make, I'll just go to places like maybe Baby Burgers for a good burger, or, you know, Elbow Room back in Elmira for good wings or something like that. I'd rather, getting interrupted here. I think I'll, getting interrupted. My family's coming outside right now, so I should probably wrap this up. Anyway, might as well. I mean, I'm gonna be back up here in like not even a week from now. I'll be back here next Saturday morning, but it feels nice to do this one more time. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel on social media. As always, I'm very humble. This video for all you guys watching Joe Today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Remember, you guys want to talk channels, we landed beer. Always be back. Take care and make good choices. 6 or 7 all day, baby.